Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy, AJ Tripp, and welcome to the rapid reaction for WWE Extreme Rules 2018. Let me get over here so that if I sway, I won't go into the box. Very interesting show tonight. I think altogether the show is probably somewhere in the middle. Um, it kind of was just a one match show. There was it was some iffy stuff tonight. Seemed like people were being on the ball. Some started off slow, things like that. But pretty much all in all, tonight was just all right. Um, we had two kickoff matches. I'll be very honest with you about the first one, Almas versus Sin Cara. I did not see. From what I did see, I thought this was a little bit lesser than their SmackDown match, but it was what it was. When on the opening kickoff show, for me, I think the opening kickoff show is just something to get you out there. It should be. We haven't seen Andrade a lot on SmackDown, so seeing Andrade on the kickoff show is what we should be seeing. It's in Cara. That's his feud. So there it is, and hopefully maybe SummerSlam he's a part of. He's actually part of the actual SummerSlam match program. So we'll see what that is at. The next one was the New Day versus Sanity in a tables match, and I thought this one was pretty good. There was some, there's some very nice spots. This one could have been on the actual program. It was that good. They probably could have switched some stuff around. So. I apologize for yawning. I just, so obviously I'm very tired and everything like that, and not getting to sleep. I've already said that. Next year, not next year, next weekend. I think with no resting on and a lot of other stuff happening. I think I'm just probably just gonna try to sleep throughout the weekend and hopefully get caught back up in the sleep pattern. So anyway, we are going to go to talk about New Day Insanity. Yeah. So I had it as 3 3/4 stars. I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely different from the kickoff show. But I guess this was. This was, you could actually say maybe this was actually the true opener. Because this was very, very interesting and this was very, cool and give them credit. So, Sanity won. They put Kofi through a table. So Sanity gets their stuff back and hopefully Sanity will get a little bit more wins now. I'm also still recovering from a cold, and it's just Jesus Christ, I swear. Hold on, I apologize. Hold on a minute. Whew. Maybe. Yeah. Man. So hopefully my head stays clear and I don't yawn through the rest of this video. So let's see if I try to get through this video kind of quickly because of that reason. So yeah, then let's just so I said the New Day Sanity tables match on the kickoff show. was 3 and 3/4 stars. The the opening of the show was the Raw Tag Team title match, and it was the Leaders of Worlds versus the B Team. The B Team won. They beat the Leaders of Worlds, which was I actually thought it was kind of interesting. We'll see where it's going to go at this. We don't know if I kind of thought maybe they were going down the way of the Revival, going to take it off of it, but maybe they're going to go to have the Revival take on the B Team. Maybe bring in the Authors of Pain as well, and then we can have a 4-way dance for the title. So maybe you can do that. But yeah, I had it at 3 stars. It was entertaining. It was what it was. Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. I also had the 3 stars. Finn Balor won with a roll up. I think it was interesting, this new Constable Baron Corbin gimmick that they're doing. I think they're trying to get him more and more. So we have to definitely have to see what that is, what that is about, and how that works. Then we had the SmackDown Women's Championship, where it was Asuka versus Carmella, and James Ellsworth was in a cage. And this one I had at 2 stars, and I'm really disappointed in Carmella's decline, because last year she had gotten really better in her in-ring work, and she really was better at being a heel and everything. But it seemed like that they just, for some reason, I don't know, and they're not like giving her a chance. I don't know if they feel like that, like they gave her a chance against Charlotte and it didn't go so well, so now they gotta try to do things to make it, to try to cover up her in-ring work. But it's just, yeah, it's not going for her right now in the ring. She's a fantastic heel and everything like that. She does great stuff. So and she's annoying as hell, and that's what you want as a heel. But the in-ring work at this point right now is falling off, and it's really surprising. And I as for this whole stuff with Asuka and everything like that, at this point I'm not worried. I'm not like thinking that her getting beaten is is a bad thing. But I will say that I don't know if she needs to be losing any more big matches right now, and I don't think that she should be definitely losing any title matches. The next time she holds a title, she should have it, and she should be back on her epic run of like over a year of holding the SmackDown or Raw Women's Championship, whatever one she holds. So, yeah, I mean, they did the same thing. They had Ellsworth drop a chain and it didn't work, and they had Ellsworth tried to escape and he got caught up and it didn't work. So. Carmella won by throwing. They lowered the cage so that they could lower down, try to get James Ellsworth, stuck from the thing, and Carmella pushed her head into the cage, and that's how she won. So that is that. Next was the United States title match between Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke Nakamura, and they had Shinsuke low blow Jeff Hardy, which, by the way, is his arm made of steel? Because anytime he low blows somebody, they are just debilitated. They're like, oh my, they're on the ground rolling on the floor. Is his forearm? Does he have a Lex Luger forearm or something? It's made of steel, and he hit the Kinshasa on Jeff Hardy and beat him just like that, and became the United States title, the United States Championship. Randy Orton came out and looked to, and he did a stomp on Jeff Hardy, and so we'll have to see what that is. Don't know if it's a heel turn or not. You would think so because you turn on Jeff Hardy, but we'll have to wait to see. We'll have to wait to see what happens on Tuesday on SmackDown. Next was a steel cage match: Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. And listen, there's no other way you can talk about that match. This is just one thing. I had it as 2 3/4 stars, but this was just what it was. It was the dive. They threw him from the cage through the table, a la Mick Foley, and it's. You go wow, right? You go wow, and it's just. So we had to. I'm not sure they did the stretcher job, which was, the way that it should. You shouldn't do a stretcher job for being, thrown off of a stage in the porta potty. But you get thrown off a cage onto a table. Yeah, do the stretcher job. Yeah, I mean, let's stop doing stretcher jobs for. That's just to do stretcher jobs. It's just so stupid. But anyway, and because Kevin Owens' feet touched the floor before Braun Strowman, technically he won. So Kevin Owens won the cage match, but Braun left on a stretcher. So what else can you say? The SmackDown Tag Title match was next. It was Team Hell No versus the Bludgeon Brothers, and I was actually kind of shocked Team Hell No didn't win this match, because I would have sworn that they would have, they were going to, capitalize on, the nostalgia and have them hold it for a month or two, but it didn't. The Bludgeon Brothers won. Apparently, early in the show, they attacked Daniel Bryan and Kane, including with a mallet, to put Kane's leg in between the two doors and crush the doors, and Daniel Bryan came out to fight by himself. Kane came out later in a cast, and so we'll have to wait and see about that. But I had it at 3 stars. I thought it was it was good enough. Next was Bobby Lashley and Roman, and once again the crowd tried to hijack it a little bit. I think they tried to hijack it with a couple of chants, things like that, but I don't think they wasn't going to they wasn't going to it wasn't going to continue, because I think this was I think this was a different crowd. I don't think this was isn't a crowd that is you heard the "Let's Go Roman sucks" chant, but I don't think this was a crowd that was too. I don't know. I don't know what this is a weird crowd all night long. But it doesn't seem like a crowd to be that, it almost felt like that. It was like one of those things like, well, we should shit over this match, but I don't really want to shit on this match. It kind of felt like that, right? It kind of felt like, well, we should go ahead and crap all over this match, but I don't really feel like crapping all over this match. You know, so and this is not gender, and it is not gender enrollment, where this was just, you know, just not, you know, this was, you know, last, you know these two guys that can go, and they had a pretty good work of it. You know, it was 3 1/4 star, and kind of the match of the night, you know, from the main show. Up until no, up until that point, Bobby Lashley wins, and I I don't have a problem with Bobby Lashley winning. Um, I really don't. I don't have a problem with Bobby Lashley winning because I do think at some point they will do the 50-50 book in whatever way they will do. Whether they're just going to make Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title, or they're going to make that match to see who goes on to face um, Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Whatever they're going to do, um, you know, I think Roman's he's still gonna find a way to be a part of that championship match. So I didn't have a problem with the loss, but you know, there is also the way I also have to think that this is also, and I talked about this before, where you know, if he's going to be the guy, they need to treat him like the guy, or don't make him the guy. This also could be the start of him not being the guy anymore. And I think as a Roman fan, I have to deal with that and have to be okay with that, because they're not treating him like the guy, you know, in the first place. He should be winning every match and winning out of this stuff. So to not, and they had to have to do it, and he shouldn't be getting beat up like by Lesnar like he is, and they shouldn't be trying to have him come out there and say, you know, the shit that sometimes he says, trying to get sympathy for him. You know, that's not what he is. You know, that's AJ Styles, that's Daniel Bryan. You know, Roman Reigns is a badass. He should be saying, "I'm gonna beat the living fuck out of you." You know, take it or leave it. So we'll see what goes down with that. As I mentioned that earlier, they mentioned that I just mentioned about the Universal title. So let's quickly talk about that. Earlier in the show, Kurt Angle mentioned that Brock Lesnar has to appear tomorrow night on Raw, so that he can, you know, well, he has two options. He has one, to show up on Raw, or to, through Paul Heyman, agree to his next title defense, or if neither happens by the end of Raw, I guess tomorrow night, Kurt Angle's going to strip him of the Universal title. So either one is going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see. I can very well see them stripping Brock Lesnar of the title, because I don't know, maybe Brock just doesn't feel like it anymore. So you never know with Brock Lesnar. So yeah, that's what that was. So like I said, it was up until that point it had been the match of the night. We didn't get the Raw Women's title. The Extreme Rules match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Again, this was okay. Like I said, I apologize, y'all. I went to my family reunion last week, and I got last weekend under the 4th, and I caught a cold, you know, and it's still a little bit, it's still around. Still, you got a cough and still got a stuffy head a little bit, so I apologize for that. Anyway, Ronda Rousey was at ringside. She decides to go ahead and just, get involved. If you knew that's what she was going to do, she got involved, and and but it's still it wasn't enough. Alexa Bliss still won, so we should get Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, and Ronda Rousey should win the Raw Women's title. That's the way I see it. Um, the WWE Championship match between AJ Styles and Rusev. Um, I think this one was pretty good. I like the fact they had AJ taking down the big Rusev, chopping his knees, and then Big Rusev was working on AJ Styles' back. Uh, so I liked it. I liked the finish where Aiden English kind of cost Rusev the match. Um, and AJ Styles won with phenomenal form. So I thought it was pretty good. Definitely three and 3/4 stars for that as well. And then they finished with the Iron Man match. The Iron Man match started a little bit after 9, so and I knew it was going to be 30 minutes, which I really hate. I really hate the 30-minute Iron Man match. I really do. I really hate it. An Iron Man match should be an hour. It should be a 1 hour Iron Man match. If you're gonna do, because I just think yeah, because and if they would have done the hour, they could have told the same story they told with this one, just a little bit better. And I like what they did. They had Seth Rollins get up on Dolph Ziggler with a roll up, then he hit the stomp, and then Drew McIntyre interfered. He was up 3-0, like within a span of 10 minutes in the match. But and then that beat down that Drew McIntyre put on Seth Rollins caused him 3 falls. And I think that they could have done that, but they could have done that same storyline, but that storyline could have been done spread out throughout an hour, and I think it would have been a lot better. They really need to go to the hour, the 1 hour Iron Man matches. Yeah, I mean, they don't need to be, doing those, or just do the 2 out of 3 falls matches. Just do the 2 out of 3 falls matches if that's what you want. That's a lot better. Because Iron Man matches. If you say that if the reason why you're not doing our Iron Man match because you think the crowd will get crowd will get undone. Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. They're saving for the people that can hold them. Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins could have held, they could have held the attention of the crowd in a 1 hour Iron Man match, and that's what it should have been, but it wasn't. It was still good. I gave it 4 and a quarter star. It was the match of the night. And kind of like the way it did end. It ended with it being kind of a draw, and they, and I think that's another thing they have to stop doing too. They have to stop doing the draw, and then the sudden death. The sudden death. They really have to stop doing that. Either have it to where the Iron Man match, if the Iron Man match isn't a tie, it's just a tie. Just that's just the way it is. Or have a sudden death. Have it be a rule. Have it be a rule where it's a quick sudden death. It isn't a time we're going to go to a quick next fall wins match sudden death. That's have it as a automatic rule. Don't have Kurt Angle come out there and say let's redo it. No. Or like back in the day when it was Sean and Brett, and Sean and Brett did it. I can understand. I can maybe understand that one. Just maybe that was kind of where it was, but I kind of think you know I kind of think that's what they should have did. So whatever. Excuse me. Yeah. No Dean Ambrose. No Hulk Hogan, who was at the arena backstage. He has been reinstated by WWE, and his suspension lifted. His Hall of Fame stuff is out, everything like that. And he was backstage, and he talked to the people backstage. Apparently, he was very emotional, so he did that. And what else can you say? Listen, I think I think when the stuff that he said was so unfortunate, and the stuff that he said was downright ugly, and it hurts as a guy who became a wrestling fan because of Hogan. As most of you out there, if you're around my age, maybe even a little older, maybe even a little younger, you became a wrestling fan because of Hogan. That's what you're sitting there, saying your prayers, eating your vitamins, watching Hogan take on the biggest and the baddest of the World Wrestling Federation at the time. And so yeah, it hurts. But me, I like to give people second chances. I forgive people because I know that's what I want somebody to forgive me, give me a second chance. So and that's what I'm willing to do. And it's been 3 years. I'm glad they decided to reinstate him. I don't think they have hired him back on as like a legend or anything like that, but they just have reinstated him. So I guess now he may still be doing stuff for them, and be at the Hall of Fame stuff and everything like that. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So we'll have to wait and see. And I also saw the rumor that apparently Daniel Bryan may have signed a new deal. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Get full confirmation from that from somebody over the next few days. It's just a rumor. So we'll see about that. But yeah, this was all in all a very interesting night of wrestling. Like I said, I think I was just barely entertained by by all of this, and so we'll see. Maybe they're saving all that good stuff for SummerSlam. We'll have to wait and see. So we'll wait and see what else goes on with everything like that. This other stuff. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. A reminder, August 3rd is the debut of, or is it August 4th? Saturday. Yeah, I think it's August 4th. Saturday, August 4th will be the debut of the first ever That's a Shoot segment here on my channel, AJ Trip. It's going to be a wrestling segment where I talk about the professional wrestling, primarily WWE, but there might be some other stuff going on we can talk about. I'll talk about that. During that segment, we're gonna probably talk about Raw and SmackDown and anything else that might have gone down, any other news or anything like that, any rumors that you might hear from some of the dirt sheets. And then and during that segment, I'm also gonna doing a segment on that segment. It's going to be called Put Over and Bury. And this is where I'm going to at some point put over someone, something, something in the world of professional wrestling. Where I'm going to put it over, and gush all over it, talk about it in pleasantries, and then also something I'm going to bury where I didn't like it, and I wanted to go away or whatever, him or her or whatever. So, yeah. So, I guess again, I apologize, y'all, for doing this video. Sick, very tired. So apologize. This isn't, one of my better videos, but we got the review done. We got the reaction done. So post in the comments down below to me what you guys thought about the rapid reaction of WWE Extreme Rules tonight. Again, make sure Saturday, August 4th, you're ready for that to shoot, bruh. Make sure you check out all of my other stuff here on my channel, AJ Trip. This is more than a wrestling channel. This is a channel for everybody, everything. So, post your comments down below to me what you guys thought. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there, and I am out.